So I was just looking over the differentials. You can see it through a little window in here, and I don't know if you can see it right there on those teeth. There's some nice big chunks of teeth missing. I'm gonna guess that the grease that someone glopped in here attracted some kind of grit and it chewed up the teeth. Alright, so first let's go ahead and get the electronics out of the way. I've got the ESC is just velcroed on because the ESC mount is actually for the old style ESC, and so the new one doesn't actually fit in here. I need to get a new mount eventually, but I haven't been able to find one online. And then we should just pull these bolts out, and that should do it. So let's go ahead and get these out. Okay, those screws out, and the entire thing should just pull right out of here. And we get everything here. We got the ESC, we got the radio box, and we got the servo. Just going to put all that aside. So, chassis is looking pretty bare. Just got a few things left to pull out. Alright, let's go ahead and get the rear differential off. The tops of the front and rear bumpers are held in with these little clips, which I think is a pretty good idea. So, I'm going to go ahead and pull those out. I'll pull the fronts out as well. I got too many cups going on here. Let's get the body mounts off as well. These are held in with these body pins, 2 of them on each. Makes them really easy to adjust. I did find that you can't actually lower them any lower than the stock location because it ends up making the shock tower smash into the body, and it can really beat things up pretty quickly. Okay, let's pull these bolts out. Alright, all of the bolts going into the vertical plate are out, so now we're going to flip it over and pull all of these out. I've got my T-Bone Racing front bumper that needs to come off, and then all the skid plate bolts as well. Just real quick, when I pulled the skid plate off, you see this tab back here, and this tab here, and this tab here. Those are joined together, so you have to pull the top out and then slide the entire section off all at once. Okay, with those off, we can see the nice steel reinforcement plates they have down here on both sides, and a bunch of dirt, which is everywhere now. Okay, so with the skid plates off and these bolts out of the side, these three here, the entire rear suspension and drive housing, actually this is the front, will come right off. Same for the rear. Okay, so now we should be able to just pull this straight off. There we go. It's a little tight. I actually thought there were some more fasteners, but it came right off. Okay, so that was pretty straightforward. The only things we have left in here are the steering linkages, which I'm going to be replacing, and which actually look like they're going to come out right now. There we go. And you're left with basically a bare frame. Alright, that's as far as we need to get for tonight. Tomorrow we'll go ahead and break these all the way down. We'll take a look at the differentials and see where we go next. Get everything cleaned up. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to see what happens in the end.